make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about.
Cooper Harrison looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, Cooper Harrison digs in now.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Just misses. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low. Counts full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next for Toronto, Jonah Heim. Runner on the go. Gets under it and pops it up. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Schwellenbach back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 28.
2 out, space is empty.
Hitter number 34, Cooper Harrison.
Some breaking news this morning, everybody. HBO and Warner Bros. Is being sold to Netflix, with the deal being worth $82.7 billion. That means Netflix has acquired All Elite Wrestling. That is huge. AEW and WWE are under the Netflix banner at the same time. That's crazy.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw on to Olsen. Inning over. One left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. Cooper Harrison next up for the Blue Jays. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swings and chases a low one there.
0-1
Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's Vidal Brujan. The Braves down to their final strike. Flares it into the outfield. And that will fall. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now it's the DH, David Fry.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
2 outs. Out to short. And that is the ball game. Harrison with a mediocre showing in this one. Single to draw a walk in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boo, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you. Body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it. We talk about we should have called a truce. Shout.
So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Cooper Harrison. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house because I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only love what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I played guitar on a grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story I'm from. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasize. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. In fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Arise off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. One out, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, David Fry.
Fry.
One out, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning, and now Cooper Harrison. Lopez back to work, and first offering is fouled off. Lopez fires, and that misses. And 1-1. Just missed. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. Gone! That ball was crushed. Home run number 5 on the season, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Cooper Harrison.
Harrison goes 6 feet 3 inches, 265 pounds, and he was born in Canada. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
In the air to left center. Harris settles under this one. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Anthony Santander at the plate.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Cooper Harrison. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Bruhan sizes this one up, leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Madison Barger.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now, Jose Caballero. And that one is lifted in the air. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now for the Jays, Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game. Harrison with a nice showing despite the loss. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for them. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your best, but it just looks so sad. It's going way too fast. Look at me, I can't hold back, but I don't wanna tell you that. Could try to fight.
So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Junior.
Two out, space is empty. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Cooper Harrison. Holmes back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Harrison matched a homer in his last game. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. One and two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right center field. That's back there. Oh! That ball was crushed. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
One out, base is empty.
Number 34, Cooper Harrison.
Out to short. Bruhan to first in time. And now 2 gone.
The kicker, number 28, Jonah.
New inning getting started. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slot.
That one ripped. It bangs off the wall.
Now batting, the center fielder.
That was an impressive swing, and you don't need StatCast to prove it, but I do think we need to know just how hard that came off the bat, Chris.
Well, we see very few swings generate this kind of exit velo, Boog. I mean, 120 miles per hour, it's like a tennis serve or something. Just absurd and clearly extremely tough to handle defensively.
Now the left fielder, Cooper Harrison. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
One and oh. Harrison went deep in his most recent game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves 1. So a man at first. Alex Call next up for the Braves. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Rogers, a 6'3" righty, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the grab, one down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Albie.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed.
1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Ball.
With the tying run at third, go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jonah Heim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So bases all loaded up. Jonah Heim now at the plate.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Runner on the move. On the ground. Throws to first in time. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. So the Blue Jays strand 3. They trail it 3-2. So 2 down, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
The batter, number 7.
With the tying run and scoring position at the bottom of the ninth, here's Andres Jimenez. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off and win it 4-3.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
Our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Now you can fix your crown. When I ain't keeping down, I get down. My bite is bigger than my growl. I'm proud. A lion is on the prowl.
It's funny what you think when you're left all alone. To worry about your fear brings chaos to your compass. Cherry tree, a cherry tree, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back.
Cooper Harrison, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Cooper Harrison. Whitlock back to work. Outside, and that is ball one. Harrison in his rookie season batting in the cleanup spot, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Harrison.
That's out to center field. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written laws.
Corners are occupied with 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 34, Cooper Harrison.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Blue Jays down a run. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail it here, 4-3. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Harrison, the next to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Two outs, runner on first. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Cooper Harrison. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Walker is just 1 strike away. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Franklin off of first with 2 away. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one not close, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. Harrison had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich is someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city of lost angles. Try to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me. I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet. That damn cold, I'm like, yeah. I like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide.
Cooper Harrison is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill, the big righty, Cooper Harrison. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for the Rays, Kevin Newman. That one finds the corner, and this one is off and running. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Goes down looking.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Now up for Tampa Bay, J.P. Crawford. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That's outside, and that is ball one. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brenton Doyle. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
To third might be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And now the DH, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett
Mitchell, in his 5th season, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Harrison back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Elias Diaz. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now here is Josh Lowe. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bloop behind second, and it drops in. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Braden Taylor. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
In there at the knees.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That misses. 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swung on, belted. Schneider on a dead sprint, racing back, and it's off the wall. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Just a huge at-bat right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Tyro Estrada to the plate.
Oh, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Bases loaded, nobody out here in the second game of the series. And that one fouled off. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and deals. Slow roller up the middle. Tosses to first, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. Now it's going to be Xavier Isaac. Golden opportunity right here.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Isaac recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
0-1, no strike.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. Now 2 out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Kevin Newman.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
On the ground to the left, Jimenez whips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Rays 3 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Cooper Harrison. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bat.
That one ripped, but foul. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Rays, J.P. Crawford.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here is Brenton Doyle. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Garrett Mitchell next to hit for the Rays. And that is out of play. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. And a curve misses outside. Right through there, got him. And that is a big first out.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's low.
On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
And a curve misses outside. And 1-1. Crawford, the runner at third. Doyle on at second with 2 down. That one down the line, tosses to first, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rays 3 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Braden Taylor. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
His third of the game.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Thairo Estrada. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swinging a ground ball. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The batter, the first baseman, Xavier Isaac.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Xavier Isaac.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's in there, and the count is 2-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Rays 3, and the Blue Jays 2.
The designated hitter, number 34, Cooper Harrison.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Blue Jays down a run. Foul ball there. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Harrison back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Newman in his 9th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Way high with that one. Now 2-0. On the ground to third. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So up next, Brenton Doyle. Line drive, base hit. Here we go. Hit me 3. The throw to third. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Two on, 1 out. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Garrett Mitchell. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Cooper Harrison will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching,
Tommy Connor comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
No outs. Runner on second.
Designated hitter, Cooper Harrison.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. And that one fouled off. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That's out to center field. Doyle under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah.
Well, this game isn't very close, Sadie. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Sadie, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just don't.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. Heim at third. Schneider at second with 2 gone. Got him, and that's the ball game. Harrison with some good work on the mound in this ball game, but was going through it a bit at the dish.
Yeah, Boog, today wasn't his best day at the dish, but he pitched pretty well, and he'll look for better the next time out. Got to keep a level head when you don't have your best performance.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the face down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my faces all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today on the hill, Shane McClanahan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
For Toronto, the right fielder, George Springer.
And he chases a high fastball there.
No ball. One strike.
Pulls that one foul. That one way inside.
2-2.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Bobichette in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Right side, Lau. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Big time power.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One out, bases empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
That's in there. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gossman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead as the Rays try and punch back down a run. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lau around second, headed for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down, runner at third. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One away with a runner at third. And that is out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Ripped to short. Slings it across. That ends the inning. One left for Tampa. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Garrett Clevenger.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Will Wagner.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Palacios. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Two down, base is empty. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Jimenez, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen preparing to come on if needed. Uceta getting loose as well. 2 outs. And a foul ball. That misses. Now 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. Palacios pulls it down, and that.
6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, check it. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here on the hill here today, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slur. Swings through that one for strike one.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third, the first base.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now.
Contreras.
And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Next
Ball.
pitch misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. De La Cruz. And that's the third out. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab, it's Sonny Gray.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Started to swing, held up.
1-0.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fought off foul. One and two here. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate and takes high there.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
One down, base is empty. He was late there, strike one.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
A dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through the sweeper.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Cincinnati. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel moving under this one. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Fastball for a strike. Second inning here, no score.